Hello everyone, today I'm here with my 2014 Sterling Windham. There's the date right there. It was made on April 1st of 2014. And the tanks are filling. I'm gonna give y'all a flush and I'm gonna talk about the rest. It had a pretty good flush. So the only original parts that's in here right now is the handle. The others are replacement parts. I do have the original flapper and the original flush tower, but I don't have the original fill valve because I smashed it because it was a piece of shit. The fill valve was a Fluidmaster Model 300, which is honestly the worst Fluidmasters I've seen. They're garbage. They fill slowly, which the one that was actually in here filled pretty slowly. So I did flush this giant blue washcloth or rag, and I actually took it down with every flush considered. This toilet honestly surprised me on its performance because it does have some mineral buildup in it, but most of it got out because it was very thin minerals. So it was you could barely scrape it. You could even scrape it with your fingernail and it'll come out. So see how it does on the blue big old rag. I know it struggles sometimes, one because it's a front flusher, but surprisingly this one, it has a glazed trap, I'm pretty sure, but all of my front flushers do outbeat this, my Vitromix Marathon. The reason I'm not getting, even though sometimes this does fail a washcloth, I know it can be pathetic, but I rarely see these in my area, and this is the only one that I, no telling, probably will have in my collection, so I'm taking care of it good as I can. But this front flusher here probably outbeats it because it honestly is like a Toto CT705 just turned into a, it uses a tank and it's a front flusher. It would be cool, imagine if a front flusher was actually turned into an actual flushometer bowl. So yeah, I'm gonna give you another flush, but like this. Here we go. Yeah, this thing honestly has a pretty great performance. Honestly, a great performance and has a good flush. I'm gonna get a handful of grass here. If the Sterling Windham will be all what I have to do a video, it'll be fine. At least I filmed one of my toilets. After this, I'll probably do the welcome. I mean, not my welcome. Not a welcome. My yellow 70s Kohler Wellworth. It should take that grass just fine. Yeah, I was gonna do my 70s Wellworth. I may do a reshoot of this. I'm not doing that colony either, because that colony, I paid money for it, but it broke. So I'm probably just gonna punish it and smash it in the garbage can. There's my American Standard Madeira, which I'm planning on eventually doing on my flushometer, but tank's full. See how it does on this grass. I did close the flapper, but it left 4, maybe 5 little floaters in there. This thing honestly has a pretty nice siphon too. Honestly think it has a very good siphon too. Like, I'll probably show you the water line that it was actually meant to flush on. It's honestly not the greatest. Including this thing did come with, I think it did come with the water saving flapper too. So, right on top of overflow top. The flush honestly wasn't bad. And there's an airplane coming, so expecting it to be a little loud, but It's honestly a short flush, but it's still not bad. This toilet honestly did good on use. I didn't use it that much because this thing did rock back and forth, and I think it was uncomfortable because the bolt came off of the flange and it rocked back and forth, which was very annoying and very uncomfortable too. But so I'm gonna give y'all a side view on the water line it's meant to flush on. An airplane wasn't loud after all. So I may see if it could take the giant washcloth on the water line it's meant to. It won't surprise me if it clogs, but it may struggle, then it take it down. But I honestly like to get an older windham to see how much it performs. I don't know if the round ones are better than the elongated ones, but the round and the elongated ones are good, but I have an elongated one and it seems to work just fine. So yeah, let's see if it could take the big old rag. Wow, that's honestly a surprise. I closed the flapper right before it siphoned and it. Damn, I'm surprised too. Usually, the newer improved models are better. In my opinion, the newer improved models are way better. But I'm gonna get some grass. I'm gonna flush some grass, and I'm gonna flush some grass in the big washcloth. So I'm gonna do this video is gonna be pretty long too, considering this is a windham, and I haven't done a long video of this toilet in a while. So last video I had was whenever I had my carport before it flew away. Oh, so it's time to flush it. Tank's full, so here we go. Oh, it clogged. Didn't do too well. Oh, it seems like it wants to push through. Seems it wants to push through. I might give it another flush. I may let the water line fill up to the water line and flush it. If it doesn't take it, then I have to consider it a fail. The wash, everything, it's stuck at the beginning of the trapway, but all right. Nope, it's a fail. Wasn't even clogged that hard too. I like it when it siphons. That did not do too well. Washcloth got stuck in everything. I want to see if it could take some grass and stuff. I might see how good it'll take grass on a lower lower water line in the bowl. I really don't have a lot of stuff to flush, like cloths or anything, so I really just, oh, looks like some grass is coming, all the water. So I just have grass over here that I just take and put in the toilet and flush it. So it won't surprise me if this clogs, but let's see. More like a pass. Oh, I just realized it left 2 floaters. Yeah, this toilet almost reminds me of a Toto Caruso or a Reliant, but the Caruso, like you see BTR Plumbing's Caruso, the bowl almost reminds me exactly like a Sterling Windham, because it kind of the bowl shape reminds me of one of these, of a Toto Caruso. The helicopters are loud now, so there's one landing, so. So yeah, this toilet honestly is not that bad, surprisingly. So I'm gonna give you a close-up flush like this. Here you go. So I may do that test again. I might do a retest of the washcloth and the grass on top. I think the washcloth got stuck with the grass, so it didn't go nowhere. But it wasn't clogged that hard too. But yeah, now I finally have the Vitromix Marathon's tank back from my house. I used this on the Gerber Ultra Flush with the flush mate. So if you guys somehow didn't notice, I do have a round cooler Cimarron, but I don't have a tank to fit it though. I might do a video of my Project Source Pro Flush soon, because I haven't done a video of this toilet yet. That's a Project Source Pro Flush. It's a round one. It's not a brand new one from Lowe's. It's like it's a 2014. It's the older model. I may need to kind of drain the water out of the tank. All right. I may do it on my own. Hang on. I might do this test and I'll probably end the video about here, because I want to have time to probably film another of my toilets. Sometimes when I'm here, I only have time to film 2 toilets. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, here we go. And once again, surprisingly, it clogged on the washcloth. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.